Sections are a foundational building block when creating content in Flex. They help your content stay structured, organized, and easy to maintain, which is incredibly important when working with responsive designs. Because as content responsively resizes or reflows on the canvas, sections ensure that nothing overlaps or looks out of place. But before we jump too deep into sections, let's first talk about the basic structure of content in Flex. In Flex, your content follows a very simple hierarchy. At the top of the hierarchy, you have the canvas. Next is sections, and then within sections are groups. And within groups are your individual pieces of content, like text boxes, images, and shapes. The important thing is that objects scale, align, or respond in relation to what they're inside of on the content hierarchy, or in other words, their parent container. So, for example, check out this really basic setup I have here. My canvas is at the top of the hierarchy, and you can see that it is white. And then I have a pink section. Within the section, I have a group that has been colored gray so you can see it a little bit better. And then within my group, I have a black circle shape. If I were to select the circle shape and left align it, instead of left aligning to the canvas, it'll left align to its parent container, or the gray group. Similarly, if I were to select the group itself, and if I were to bottom align it, it would bottom align to the pink section rather than the canvas. That's because the section is its parent container, just like the gray group is the black circle's parent container. With that logic in mind, you can think of sections as responsive containers or wrappers that house blocks of content on the page. When set up correctly, the content within a section will never overlap, and the section itself will dynamically resize to fit its content, and it will never overlap with other sections on the page. For example, check out this simple landing page I've created. As you can see in the layers panel, there are two sections. I have my hero section and my accordion section. This is the hero section and this is the accordion section, which is relatively long. But you can see on my other variants that the content never overlaps, and the sections will dynamically resize to always contain the content within it. If I wanted, I could grab the accordion section in the layers panel and drag it above the header section. As you can see doing that, it just places the header section below it. So in summary, you'll want to use sections to organize different blocks of content on your landing page. And since sections stack, you can easily reorder the content blocks on the canvas without them overlapping or having to select multiple objects at the same time. This is incredibly important when creating responsive landing pages and web pages.